The biggest lesson that I learned myself in 2025 so far, and that is not ignoring your inner world, not choosing the world over choosing yourself. A lot of men, especially, we have so many excuses as to why we can't choose ourselves. We have so many excuses as to why we have to sacrifice our own well-being. And this goes for man, woman, child. It doesn't matter. The world has taught us to ignore ourselves. And how messed up is that? If you really think about it, the world has trained us to follow the herd, to follow the sheep, to not think for yourself, to not have an opinion. If you have an opinion now, everything that's going on within society makes it very difficult for creative people. But that's why it is so important. If you feel like you're a creative, if you feel like you're a person that's meant to share something, if you feel like the black sheep, if you feel like the chosen one, you are watching this for a reason. It's because you're meant to share your light, homie. You're not meant to keep yourself dim. The world might need you. The world might need your tastes, your interests, your opinions, your values, your morals. You can't hide that from the world. You know what I'm saying? You might be doing a disservice to the world. You might have had soul contracts. You might be a light worker who came here to shine light. And then you don't want to shine your own light because of other people who need the light. That's why they hate in the first place, is because they need the light. They don't have it. They don't have what you got, you know? But you sharing what you got activates that light within them. That's why it is so vital. That is why it is so important to share who you are. And don't hold yourself back, whether it's at your jobs, whether it's within your own family, within your own friend group. Don't hide away because you're afraid to be judged. Be who you are. Shine. Stand out. You have one life as you in this existence. And that's the truth. And the best part about this is you're never going to know what someone truly thinks about you, because everybody lives in their own world, their own point of view, their own consciousness. So why would you allow your consciousness to get infected by people who aren't healing their own consciousness? That's what this all comes down to, is consciousness. Everybody wants to find all these routines, techniques, and tips, and it's all bullshit. It comes down to, who are you being? What's the energy you're portraying? Because guess what? It is a mirror. Earth is just mirroring you. This world, everybody that you interact with just mirror you, your beliefs, the things you have healed and the things you haven't healed. And manifestation is always on. It doesn't get turned off. So with that being said, the vibration that you emit is important. The things you put into your mind is important. You taking time for yourself to heal. You taking time for yourself to kick back and realizing that regulation and rest is a priority. It's a necessity. It's not something that we can trade off. You can't change everybody. You know, I'm someone who always wanted to change everybody. I wanted to help them. I wanted to share the beautiful things that I'm learning. But you can't save everybody, fam. That's why you got to save yourself. Especially right now. A lot of us know what time it is. The earth is changing. Ascension is happening. We are all collectively going through an awakening. We are all collectively going through shadow work. So why go outside of yourself for answers? Why listen to people who aren't living the life that you want to live? Why are you allowing low vibrational people to convince you out of your own spot? That's what you really got to ask yourself. I've had to ask myself that same question. And it's not even their fault. That's the craziest part. It's my own fault. It's my own fault because I am not choosing me. I'm not choosing my own destiny. If I'm not actualizing my potential, if I'm not showing up for my dreams, if I'm not actually taking action, if I'm not living in the wish fulfilled every day, if I'm not actively reprogramming my subconscious mind, if I'm not actively being the real me that I want to be, then who am I being? That's another question. Who are you being if you're not being the real you? Why are you showing up as not the real you? You're doing the people in your life also a disservice. Because how can that relationship be fully authentic if you're not showing up as the authentic you, if the world is mirroring your own vibration? If you buy into the law of attraction, then this is really important, because the law of attraction doesn't turn off. A lot of people think, oh yeah, I'm just going to manifest now. I'm going to get in my manifest bag. Okay. Are you going to be able to continue that every single day? Are you going to maintain that vibration? Most of the time, the answer is no. You want to know why? Because a lot of people might consciously want to manifest, but their subconscious has so many fucking blocks that are like, it's just not going to happen like that. Sometimes you got to heal. And if you know you got shit to work on, if you know you can't fully show up as who you want to be yet, that's okay. Because guess what? Sometimes you got to go ghost. You got to lock in. You got to, separate yourself. Get in that winter grind mode. Do whatever you got to do. Do that self-reflection. Figure out what the hell you really want. and why you feel like you're here on this planet. A lot of the times there isn't a grandiose answer either. Sometimes your purpose could just be to be kind. Sometimes your purpose could be to do some grandiose shit too. But that's up to you to decide. And the life that you decide for you should be built around a lifestyle that works for you. So many people feel like they have to live a lifestyle that doesn't work for them. That's the trade-off for the money. But a lot of it's choices, and a lot of people feel like they can't change. But if you're in a position, if you are young and you still live at home, or if you're in a position where you can put aside some time to build the thing that you really want and, you know, make some sacrifices and maybe put down the video games and put down going to the gym and going for a nice walk, a short walk instead, so you can implement that time into your craft, into the thing, into your business, into what you really want, into being who you really want, into doing some more meditations. You got to set aside time. You got to make yourself a priority. Why aren't you making your journey a priority? The real journey, your journey, the one that means something to you. It doesn't matter what other people say or think about your own journey, because they're not living it. Ultimately, you're the one that's living it. And ultimately, you got to live your own life. And I want to be somebody who helps activate you to remember that you can live your own life. You can live the life that works for you, and that works also for the people that you truly love and care and want to provide for. And sometimes that takes risk. Sometimes that takes, you know what, I could fail. This could all fall apart. But me and God, we're going to have this figured out regardless. That's the mentality. Take the risk. Take the shot, bro. Look at Kyrie Irving, Golden State versus Cleveland. Let's take it back to the NBA Finals, bruh. He took the craziest shot, arguably of all time, to win the championship for Cleveland. But guess what? How many shots did Kyrie Irving miss in that season? A lot. He missed a lot of shots that season. He was hurt that season, I'm pretty sure, as well. But he came clutch in the end because he visualized that moment probably 1,000 times as a kid. He didn't know when that moment, that clutch shot that he always felt like he was hitting in the backyard, he didn't know when that vibration was going to manifest into his life, but it literally did end up manifesting into the Game 7 NBA Finals, and he won them a championship. So that just goes to show, fuck the timing, because that doesn't mean fuck all, because all there is the present moment right here, right now. All you got to do is be in the energy. Show the universe who you are. Show God. Show the infinite intelligence, the vibration of who you really are authentically. Then watch what happens. Watch the door that opens up for you. You know, watch the opportunities that flood in. Authenticity is a magnet for success. Authenticity simply means just choosing to be who you really are, regardless of what the fuck the world thinks, regardless of what the fuck anybody thinks. Because this is your life, fam. And that's what it really comes down to here. And you have the potential to live your dream life. Because if you see somebody else do it, why can't you? This is what I tell myself every fucking day, because it's so important. It's so important. We are all connected to the same source, to the same infinite intelligence. And you don't have to sell your fucking soul to get where you want to go. What illusion limitation? Who taught you that one? I want to know who taught you that one. That's somebody who's already limited their own power. They're buying into something outside of themselves. You don't need to buy in. You don't need to do a ritual. You don't need to fucking do nothing to be who you want to be, fam. And when you be who you want to be, that's when the opportunities and that's when the manifestations come, because you're just showing up. You're being yourself and you're not tripping on a result. You don't give a fuck because you know that's not going to fulfill you anyways. What the fuck is this person following me finally going to do for me? Really, it's not going to do nothing. These are all illusions that have been programmed into our head. And then we don't allow ourselves to enjoy our life in the process. And if you're a chosen one, if you're a black sheep, you better enjoy your life in the process, because a lot of us have been through fucking hell to show up for ourselves and to show up for the people that we truly care about, because we know what's important at the end of the day, and that's the human journey, and that's being satisfied within your own life regardless of the dollar amount that it provides. For me, bro, making these videos and making these songs is not about money. It's about building real connections with people that resonate with this energy. And it's about creating a movement. It's about creating an uprising for people to choose who the fuck they are. And whatever comes from that, that's amazing. But that's what I feel my purpose is. So that's what I'm here trying to do, whether that's through music, whether that's through any form of art, whether that's through making this video right here. Whatever that is for you could be decided, but just start trying shit, you know, but be who you want to be in that process. Don't limit yourself. Don't allow yourself to not feel good. Feel good during the process. Don't wait for the success. Fucking kick up, you know, and lock in at the same time and choose you. It's really that simple, bro. People want to overcomplicate shit, but how consistent are you? Are you consistent? Are you consistent with your vibration? Are you really consistent with your output of the actions towards your journey? Are you really consistent with your routine? Are you really consistent with showing up for yourself in situations where you feel uncomfortable, regardless of what the fuck the other person thinks? These are the real, honest questions we need to ask ourselves. We got to stop dimming our light for the world, because they need us. They need you. I promise you they do. We need you. It's time to turn it the fuck on. This video is important because this energy doesn't lie. Energy doesn't lie. And if you're watching this right now, it's because there's been seeds planted in you from who knows when. But what's important is that they are planted, and you know that there's more for you. You know that there's potential. You know that there's a timeline where it all works out for you. I know you know it. I know you can feel it right now. How beautiful is that? That feeling, guess what? That feeling can be created at any time, any place, and anywhere. It's up for you to decide it. Some people have to imagine shit in order for them to feel it. Some people could just naturally feel fucking good all the time. Feel it. Just feel it and be it. And the universe, God, the infinite intelligence will respond. Be it. Prove it to yourself. Prove that you deserve to be you. I'm never going to let this world tell me who the fuck I can or can't be. I've done it, and that's why I won't allow it to happen anymore. And that's why I'm treating this like a conversation with you, like a FaceTime, because that's what it really be. That's what it really be. We are all reflecting towards each other, and we're going to continue to reflect greatness. So I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Infinity. If you took any value from this, I would really appreciate for you to subscribe. Also turn on my post notifications for all the new music that I'm going to be dropping and for more videos like this. I got tons of shorts coming up, so make sure to actually take a look at the shorts tab on my profile, because a lot of my content is showing up there. Anything under 3 minutes apparently is considered a short now. So yeah, just go there and stay in tune with you. Listen to you. Don't listen to the world. You know where you gotta go. As long as you're not hurting nobody, you spread love, you choose yourself, you choose your vibration, watch what changes in the mirror. All right? I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.